And now, coming to you live from the tri-state area and San Francisco, California, it's the best part of Wednesday, Waffle Box, with your hosts, Mike Fish and Kush Hayes.
Welcome to Waffle Box, podcast where we talk about anything and everything all at the same time. Coming up on episode 210, we find out what scares Americans the most. We find out which American state is the most ready for the zombie apocalypse. Kush is talking about a movie in this week's movie review, and much, much more. I am Mike Fish, and I am joined, as always, by the main man from San Fran. It's Mr. Kush Hayes. How you doing, buddy?
What's good, y'all? Kush Hayes here, coming to 210 of these? It's the Waffle Box, the original Waffle Box. You accept no substitutions. Despite being a Thursday, we're still the best part of Wednesdays. Coming to all the way from the future home of Super Bowl 60. 13 short weeks away, Mike Fish. You love us because we do this, and we do this because we love you. Fuck the Dodgers. How you doing?
Oh, fuck the Dodgers. Yes. Let's go Toronto. Let's go Canada.
I never thought I'd be rooting for Canada, but here we are. Let's go Canada.
I was always told to blame Canada for everything, but I'm on their side. Because even though I don't know how you're thinking about this is, but a lot of Yankees fans. Well, you're a Giants fan. I'm a Yankees fan, and a lot of fellow Yankees fans are very conflicted because they hate the Dodgers because the Dodgers beat the Yankees last year in the World Series, but they also hate Toronto because Toronto beat them this year. Whereas, like, I'm of the thought process of like, if my team has to lose, I'd rather have the excuse of, well, at least we lost to the champions. We lost to the best team. So I want Toronto to win the World Series. Very much so.
I get that logic, and I think we've had this conversation before, but for those who are uninitiated to the Serb squad, so you always root against the team that beat you, but also you root against the Dodgers. So, like, there was this one weird year where whatever team beat us was playing against the Dodgers, and I was like, I don't give a shit about either of those teams. And then something else happened, and then I was like, go Cleveland Indians, huh? Okay, yeah, that's what we're. And I think that was the last year they were the Indians because I made a major league reference, and yeah, so I was just like, go Cleveland, okay, I guess.
Cleveland,
and then
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, they're the Guardians now. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't follow this shit anymore. But anyways, yeah. So despite everything we just said, and fuck the Dodgers twice on Sunday, Shohei Ohtani is an amazing specimen of a human being. That guy is literally a marvel.
He is, and that's why I hate him so much.
I can't be mad at him, dude. But the Dodgers as a collective whole, go fuck yourself.
No, I respect Shohei Ohtani as an athlete. But I'm the natural instinct of me as a British person is to just despise someone who is that good at something. I'm not as good as you, so I hate you.
There's definitely respect with that angst and hatred.
I mean, I'm not as good as
I'm glad we were both in agreement that he's pretty phenomenal. Him and Aaron Judge. I thought this was going to be Dodgers Yankees again this year. Toronto came out of nowhere. I was just like, Toronto still got a team?
Really? I would have preferred it to be,
I guess,
Yankees Dodgers again. But
I'm sure you would have. But then then I would be rooting for the Yankees, and this would be a pro Yankee show.
Yeah,
but it's just now pro Blue Jays.
Well,
one of my colleagues posted a Dodgers hat with a pigeon sitting on it. I think it's a real pigeon and real pigeon shit. And I was just like, you go, John. That's amazing.
And then on Sunday, still speaking of sports, look at us talking about sports so much.
I know, sports guys.
This Sunday, I think we have the Waffle Bowl coming up.
Oh? The 49ers and the Giants?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock your wonky time. Do you?
it gets even worse because that's daylight savings day. So
Oh,
I
it
have to get up an
is.
hour earlier.
Oh,
Uh, I don't even.
I
Before
can.
you mentioned it, I was planning to just sleep through the whole fucking thing. But yeah, I will park in the Waffle Bowl.
Unfortunately, I'll be working during the Waffle Bowl, so I
Ah,
won't be
well,
able to
fucking,
drink. But
who gives a
I'll
shit?
I'll still be watching and cheering on my. Although we're probably going to lose because now Cam Scatterbo just snapped his fucking ankle off.
Yeah, I keep hearing the Niners are plagued with injuries as well. I think the record is 4-3, 4-2. It's not the best record. I don't think it's a terrible record, but it was better than it was, or it's worse than it was a month ago. I'm not a sports guy. I'll say that.
I think we're two
Um,
and six, but yeah, once our like
two
crazy
and six. Oh,
superstar
well, we'll probably beat you
running
then.
back decided that the bone in his ankle should be visible,
Mm.
now he's out for the rest of the season. So
I mean, if you have to do it
there's
that way,
that.
buddy, like there are
I
easier
mean, if
ways
you're
to get the
gonna
day
break
off.
it,
Jesus Christ.
do a little bit of show and tell, I guess.
Fuck. Like, I mean, I'm definitely not going to search the video out, but I've seen enough compound fractures that is the bone is sticking out of your skin. And anyway, ouch.
Ouch,
To say the least,
indeed.
ouch. Dude, I had a funny
Um,
thing at work the other night. Um, Long story short, the kid I was working with, he's very distracted. And at some point, like he's bringing his backpack along with him when he doesn't need to. He could just leave it with the trucks, and it's not Fort Knox, but no one's walking off with his backpack. Like if I thought he was just gonna like fill up some waters with it, and I was like, yeah, all right, cool. But no, he just wanted to bring his bag around like a purse. I'm not mad at that. I'm just saying you don't need to do that. Um, he then ends up complaining about, "Oh, I lost my sunglasses and I can't find them anywhere. Like, and it's we're in a so it could be in this location that we were working at, could be somewhere on the floor, could be at a table, could be at the truck, whatever, whatever, whatever. Um, he's distracted enough that he walks off a couple times. I imagine he was looking for him, but maybe he also just had an office. Happens to the best of us. Game ends, we're clearing everything out, and I go up to the broadcast booth. Sure enough, there's a pair of glasses just sitting there. They kind of sound like what he described as. And grabbed the box I came up there for, and I put those suckers on, and they look nothing like this. End up finding him 3 minutes later, and we're chatting it up. Mike Fish, it is 11 p.m. at night. I'm indoors. It's not very well lit, and I'm wearing sunglasses. This doesn't trigger this man whatsoever. And we talked for about 5 minutes. We walked to the truck, and then I just casually asked him, I was like, "So did you ever find your sunglasses?" And he was like, "Nah." And but they're a bunch of cheapos. And I was like, "Well, what did they look like again?" I was like, "Well, they were brown and they had round lenses, and by the way, they were dark gray, and they were regular, just generic sunglass frames." And I went, "By any chance, would they be these?" And he took a pause and a very deep breath, and then he smacked himself on the forehead, and I laughed at his ass uncontrollably for at least 4 minutes.
do you know what
I
the
shouldn't
most?
have gave him back.
Do you know what the most the most disturbing part of that story is, Kush?
What's that, buddy?
That you may have just revealed to me and the Syrup Squad that you don't wear sunglasses all the time. I'm kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
my heart is kind of broken. I figured this is your look. Like you wake up
Well,
wearing the sunglasses.
that's happened. That's definitely happened.
I mean, everyone's done that, woken up like with. Do you know, I remember one time, didn't ask any questions to my friends of what happened, but I woke up in
Mhm.
bed fully clothed with my keys and my phone still in my pocket and also a banana in my pocket.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. But
Yeah.
still have no idea why I had a banana in my pocket, but I was
Well, you were
pleased.
just happy to see somebody.
There we go.
There you go.
Um, since it is Halloween, before we get into the spooky top stories, are you
Black and
planning
orange.
on doing any trick or treating tomorrow night?
No trick or treating. I am going to see the 40th anniversary, 35th anniversary. they're re-releasing Back to the Future and they formatted it for
Oh,
4DX.
nice.
Like it's out today on Thursday. Like,
That
and I
sounds
was like,
awesome.
damn, I wish I had known that because I'd rather see it on Thursday. However, that's going to be my Halloween plans. Is I'm going to see Back to the Future in 4DX, and based on movie reviews we've done here, I'm not the biggest fan, but I feel very confident they're going to put a lot of good effort into this and make it an enjoyable experience.
Fuck yeah. I have zero plans.
I'm just going to stay at home and keep the lights out.
Yep. I was
Yeah.
because I was planning before I remembered that it was Halloween, I was like, well, I got a day off, it's a Friday. Maybe
Mhm.
let's venture into the city and go hit up some bars. But then
Mhm.
I remembered it was Halloween. And the 2 days of the year that I refuse to enter New York City, Halloween and SantaCon. Fuck both those
Smart.
days.
Very, very smart. I would have guessed St. Patrick's Day was in there too, but no, no. If you can only choose two,
There was the
yes,
rules.
yes to both, yes to both, or no to both. Whatever. You're doing correct. You're doing it right. That's what I'm saying. You are correct. Do you guys even get trick-or-treaters in your neighborhood? We haven't had trick-or-treaters in like 20 years.
I wouldn't describe it as a cul-de-sac, but it is kind of like there's no through traffic. It's kind of like a very closed neighborhood.
Everyone's going
So
to the mall these days, right?
if anything, we might get one or two of the local young'uns with their parents, but very seldom.
Yeah. I normally have to monitor Mama Hayes from buying candy. I'm like, bitch, we haven't had trick-or-treaters in 15 years,
Well,
16
no,
years, 17 years. She's
just
like, well, but they. I was like, no, you're gonna eat that whole bag of Snickers, and you're not
exactly, yeah.
supposed
That's the
to.
best thing about it. Because even though I'm not expecting any trick-or-treaters, am I gonna buy a fuck ton of candy just in case? Yes. Am I planning on eating 99% of it? Yes.
Well, but when you become my 86-year-old mother who's had two heart attacks, we'll have a different conversation. But more power to you. At what are you? Not just 40? Yeah, you're just 40. 40, healthy as a horse, healthy as a fish.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on becoming your 89-year-old mother, but maybe that'll be my costume next year.
How dare you? She's 86.
Oh, I'm 86, whatever. Whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll be. Maybe you have to like on the side let me know her birthday. Maybe I'll slide her into a celebrity birthday blackjack one episode. That'd be fun.
Ooh.
Test your knowledge on your mother. Anyway, let's
Well, I'm
let's
apparently
leave
I've
the
had.
mothers out of this, as Will Ferrell once said in Anchorman. Let's talk about some stuff that's been going on in this crazy, scary, spooky world that is our Earth. It's now time for this week's top stories.
It's now time for this week's top stories.
Bubble.
Bubble. Does this
America.
involve hepatitis infected monkeys in Mississippi, now known as Hepatitis?
What?
I've been up. You gotta check your face. I've been tagging you in a bunch of
Maybe.
articles about
Okay.
hepatitis infected monkeys.
Well, I try to keep it light-hearted. I don't know if hepatitis infected monkeys. It's kind of like I'm not sure what comedic side things I can get out of that. Because I like to try to have stories where at least one
I
of us
mean,
can make a joke about it. I don't know. I feel
if you're
bad
not in
about,
Mississippi, it's hilarious.
I guess. Just leave
We
those
now get to call
monkeys
it
alone.
Hepasippy.
This
Hepasippy.
wasn't that how AIDS started? Because someone fucked a monkey? Well, at least that's a rumor.
That is definitely a rumor.
Just, just leave the monkeys alone. They've got Shakespeare to type on a typewriter. They're busy. Leave them alone. Anyway, America. What scares
America.
you? Let's find
Hepatitis
out.
infected monkeys in Mississippi.
That's a pretty good thing to be scared of because sometimes you go into those bars, the lights are down low, you've had a couple of drinks, it's hard to tell what they look like. And next thing you know, oh, wait, I've taken a hepatitis infected monkey
Oh my
home.
God. Those
If I
lights
had
go
a
up
if I
at
had a dollar,
2:15 and then you're just like, goddamn wet Muppet.
God damn it. Got me again. Anyway. What
We're
does scare
hilarious.
America? New study or new survey conducted by Chapman University of about 1,015, very specific, American adults. I always hate these studies because it's like, how many people live in America right now? Like 350, 360 million?
Definitely under 500 million.
But yeah, 1,000. That's enough to say that this is a. Like, come on, guys.
It's not
Anyway,
enough staff people. Gotta do
it's not
some
enough
fancy
people.
algebra.
But this study revealed that Americans are most fearful of real world issues rather than supernatural threats.
Yeah, I believe that.
For the 10th, yes, 10th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10th consecutive year, corrupt government officials topped the list of things that scare American adults the most.
I
With
mean, I get it.
69% said that they were afraid or very afraid of this. Other major fears are a loved one becoming seriously ill, 58.9%, yeah. Economic or financial collapse, and cyber terrorism. Like, what kind of
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
nerds are they asking? Like, who has someone come up to them with a clipboard and go, hey, we're just doing this little fun little survey. You know, we're coming up to Halloween. We'd like to know what's the thing that most scares you? Oh, cyber terrorism and corrupt governments. What the fuck off? You're supposed to say spiders or snakes.
I mean, not everybody has spiders nowadays. Not too many snakes just infesting homes. It happens, not too often. Um, yeah, no, I get every fear on this list here. Again, why not spooks and specters? But something knocks off the shelf here, knocks off the dresser. Was it a ghost or was it that neighbor's cat? I don't know. But it's not as scary as the government not being online 27 days now.
What? Who are these people that are like at home in their bed, asleep, and then they just wake up like, "No, inside trading." Like, it's being weird, America. This is why
America's a
everyone
little
kind of
weird,
looks
Mike.
down on you.
Mhm. Definitely got
Let's
a couple black eyes down.
let's move on to some more tangible stuff rather than
Okay.
stupid, dumb fears. I was going to ask you what you fear the most, but I remember vividly what your biggest fear
It
is:
involves spiders.
spiders and masturbation. I remember it vividly.
Spiders descending upon me while I'm masturbating. It has happened twice. That has legit happened twice. I didn't know it was a fear until it happened the first time, and then it happened a second time.
See,
That's a
what's the
fact.
saying? Fool me once,
Fool me once.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like, if it's happened to me once, the next time I'm thinking, I'm feeling a kind of way. I think I deserve a little self-love. You know,
Well,
you
especially
put
not
the music
masturbate.
on, you light the candles, and then surely you check for fucking spiders.
Well,
I'm just saying. Anyway, um, is your state, wherever you live, ready for the zombie apocalypse?
definitely not my state.
Um, a recent study by a gambling site, Canada Casino.
Interesting.
Why is a Canadian gambling site doing a study on which American states are ready for the zombie apocalypse? I don't know. I don't ask these questions.
Because they're
I'm not.
laughing at us, like you just said.
Yes,
They're laughing at us.
but they
Can I make a
evaluated.
guess?
Sorry, no. Oh yeah, I'll give. Let me set it up and then I'll let you guess.
Of course, excuse me, my apologies.
They evaluate each US state's readiness for a zombie apocalypse using 6 key metrics per 100,000 population. Those metrics were population density, water area percentage, community hospitals, airports, hunting slash fishing slash trapping stores, and military bases.
Hmm. Hmm.
Can you guess from that inside knowledge now which U.S. state apparently is the worst state to live in if you
Well,
fear the zombie apocalypse.
the
Or the
worst
least
state
prepared.
to live in.
I don't have the best one. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
No, I do. I lied to you.
Okay. I would think you would have had the
I have
best
the
one.
worst and the best.
The worst. I believe if it's not California, it's going to be something stupid like hepatitis infested monkey, Mississippi. I'm gonna say just Mississippi and shit. Oh, that's an unpleasant sound.
What
So that'd
scares
be
me
good.
as a man who very much believes that at some point we are going to have a zombie apocalypse, apparently the worst state to live in is New Jersey.
Interesting. Do they explain why?
It says
Well,
largely
because it's not near
due,
hospitals or a military base. And
yeah, largely due to its
what about
very
you?
high population density, low infrastructure counts. I don't know what the fuck that means. Whatever.
Mhm.
The best state. The best state. This might be a little bit
Colorado.
easy. Colorado?
Colorado.
No.
Oh, state.
Come on. You're going to kick yourself when I tell you the answer.
I'm gonna kick myself.
It's Alaska.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Okay.
makes sense now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So Alaska tops the list. Thanks.
Canada casino. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Apparently, they have extremely
only
low
that.
population density, an abundance of fresh water, many airports. Do they have as many airports as New Jersey? I don't know.
They're for puddle jumpers. Literally, just we're flying from Juneau to Fairbanks or Fairbanks to. It's you can pretty much only get around Alaska by fucking airplane.
Do you want to guess where California ranked?
Oh, very bottom. Very.
You don't think you're ready for the
Bottom?
zombie apocalypse?
No, I don't believe we're ready.
You ranked fourth worst.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. That actually makes sense.
And then New York was fifth.
Also makes sense. Too dense.
Although
Los
this,
Angeles, I bet it's in there.
obviously, this is states. Where because it says New York ranked fifth
Copy.
worst, attributed to limited hospitals and airports per capita. Which I guess if you're talking per capita, yes, but like New York City has a bunch of fucking hospitals and a bunch of fucking airports, but narrow streets and lots of fucking people. So yeah, you kind of swings
So
and
many
roundabouts.
fucking people.
Swings
You
and
guys are literally
roundabouts.
living on of each other.
Plus, the
So
worst thing is, if there
no.
was like an actual zombie walking through Times Square, no one would fucking bat an eyelid. They would just be, oh, fucking hell, he looks a little bit down on his luck.
I'm gonna be like Frank bit another person again.
Oh,
God damn it,
fucking
Frank.
Frank. So there you go. I couldn't even the article annoyingly didn't link to the original study, so I couldn't get like all of them. But because I know again we have a big, fantastic listener, Alex, who's from Texas. I have no idea how Texas works, but I imagine Texas is probably pretty good because it's got a lot of vast open space, probably a fuck ton of hunting stores. Like you could you could sit on an office chair, close your eyes, spin yourself around 10 times, and then get up and within 30 seconds have a gun in your hand. Like I imagine it's that easy.
You can go to the liquor store, get yourself a 6-pack of Alamo and a small snub nose revolver.
What a deal.
At the same time.
What a deal. So shout out to Texas. It's a great state. Everything's bigger there, apparently. So good for them.
It's a big state. It's a big state.
A last top story comes to us from lots of places because this business has 260 locations across 32 states. But for Halloween season, it says, well, this is the article, right? So this is like a little behind the scenes, behind the music, whatever, behind the Actors Guild, whatever the fuck is. So what I do, because I'm lazy, I will find an article that I like. Okay, I'm going to talk about this. I'll copy the URL. I'll give that URL to ChatGPT, and I'll say, hey, summarize this in 150 words or less. And this is what it gives me, right?
Okay.
This is proof that AI is stupid. For the Halloween season, many car wash chains are transforming into haunted experiences.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah, why not? They
Many?
can.
Oh, man, they can if they want. I'm not saying, I'm not gonna obstruct your rights. But I'm just saying, are many? But apparently
I don't know
Tommy's
about it.
Express, which, like I say, has 260 locations across 32 states, is transforming all of their car washes into haunted experiences. Think cars driving through tunnels where the lights are dimmed, windows blacked out, fog machines on, costumed actors tapping on windows and pulling on door handles.
God.
I fucking hate that.
I feel so bad for the guys in the costume.
Just getting smacked in the face by those big wipers and
You just constantly the costume is soaked for 1,000%.
Oh.
I can't imagine I can't imagine you wearing any makeup, so you got to wear a stupid rubber mask that you're drowning in. Um, I mean the whole thing with the lighting, I totally get it. Before I became a responsible human being, one of my favorite things was going through the automated car wash and smoking a bowl while all these goddamn disco lights hit me in the face. Oh, and by the way, the whole thing about well, again, the brush, it's a delightful sound. By the way, you
It
just
is.
Woo!
I'm not a big fan of the automated car wash. I like to pull up and have two men or women, I don't care, actually scrubbing my car
Oh,
rather
yeah.
than just going through those things that are whirling around, pimp slapping your car.
You won't find too many of those out here, at least not in San Francisco, at least.
Well, the
Um,
automated or the man or the
the
human powered.
the man washers.
Oh, the one I go to here in, I think it's in
I think
Ionia, New Jersey.
I have a
It's
feeling
great.
that's the county thing. Like again, like in Portland, if you go up to Oregon or Washington, you are not allowed to pump your own gas. You got to
Well,
wait
you're
for
not
that
allowed to do
guy
it in
to.
Jersey. It's bullshit. I fucking hate it.
Oh, okay. Well, so I think it's following under those type of rules. That's why you got two men's washing your car, putting their titties on your glass. Like,
Oh, give it to me,
here you go, my fish. Nice
Pedro.
little fiver. Get Pedro, get your titties off my windshield.
I've said it once. I've said it a million times. New Jersey, let me pump my own gas because one, it's just, I can
New
get,
Jersey's
I
like,
can do
no.
it. I can just start it quickly and finish it quickly, and also then I get the fun game of the rounding up game.
Hmm.
So much fun.
You want to hit
Oh,
that zero mark.
yep, yep. Oh, it's so much fun. Like so, because in
Anytime you get to,
New York, you pump your own gas. So
yeah.
I kind of like if I'm ever driving into New York and I
Mhm.
need gas, I'm like, even if it costs me a little bit more, I don't give a shit. I'm like, no, we're getting gas in New York, baby, so I can play the game.
Oh, damn. I mean, it is a nice elation when you're like, all right, I'm only going to put $25 in the tank. And then you hit 25 perfect, like not
Oh,
25.02, not 24.97, like 25 flat. And you're just like, it's going to be a good day.
what annoys me
It's
though
going
is
to be
there
a
was
good day.
one time because it's not the same game, it's not as good,
Okay.
but I will play the game of so I'll park up, turn the engine off, open the door, sidey door thingy to the gas, whatever, and then the guy comes up to me and I hand him my card and say, "Hey, fill it up regular," because I'm not a fucking Hollywood movie star. Regular, please,
Right.
fill it up.
Mhm.
And then in that moment, I guess, okay, how much money is it going to cost me
Oh,
to
okay.
fill up
That's
the
a different
tank?
game.
It's a different
I don't like
game.
that
It's a
game.
different
I
spin.
don't like that game. It's not as
No,
fun.
but then there was once recently where I was like, okay, he started it, boom. And I was like, right, okay, this is going to cost me. I look at the price per gallon. Okay, let me let's do some Rain Man shit. And I go, all right, this is going to cost me $25.
Okay.
I don't do the
Oh,
odd bits, I'm on 28. So $25 as long as it's there. And then I heard the click and I looked round and it was like 25.46 or whatever. And I was like, boom, nailed it, fucking won. And
And so
then,
you went over.
this guy comes up and just goes, click, click, and sends it over 26. I was like, what are you doing? You just lost my game. And it wasn't even like he didn't even round it up to 26. It was like 26, 21. I was like, why did you do that?
I want to make sure you're top
Ruined
off.
my day.
Oh, see, that's not not a fun game.
It's just,
That's not a fun game.
too many outside factors for it to be a fun
Mm.
game. But that's what I'm saying. Anyway, oh shit! I mean, I almost turned the page. We weren't finished talking about Tommy's Express dumb idea. So,
Jesus Christ.
one marketing manager reports that they will host their trademarked Tunnel of Terror. The appeal, combining the inherent unease of automatic car wash machinery. Is it scared? Do people get scared of car washes?
For sure.
Maybe. I mean,
It's an
claustrophobic people, I imagine. Yeah.
Enclosed space, yeah.
With horror-style effects to create a compelling seasonal draw. Most haunted car washes charge $25 to $30, and some
That's a
locations
little
have seen double during the business double during the Halloween week.
crazy.
25 to 30. I guess state by state is different, but 25 to $30 is far too much fucking money for an automated car wash.
I agree.
Like I pay, like when I go to my guys and Pedro gets his titties out and wipes them against, and he's going to town, and then after that they're polishing my car by hand, and they're
With
putting the
Pedro's
armor
titties.
oil on the tires and making everything look shiny and all beautiful, and then they go inside my car and they like vacuum and they take the mats out and slap them against the wall like they owe money.
You're getting all that done.
I get
Wow.
all of that. That
Okay.
cost me about $25.
Okay.
No-
So
and
that
then
makes sense for $25.
And then I tip, obviously, I tip like $5.
Okay.
But still,
Well,
that's
that'll make
a
it
thorough car wash.
Sure.
I'm not
Okay.
just sitting on the rails being dragged through while my car's in neutral, going blah, 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 all the fucking things slapping the car. And $25, what, some cunt goes, "Boo!" in a clown mask?
So
Whose
they
makeup running down like a crying ex-girlfriend that wants you to take her back? No, thank
No.
you.
The car wash we go to when we go to it, it's the basic package is $8 with a fill up. Or you don't even have to fill up. Put $10 in the gas tank, give them $9 for the fucking car wash. That's it. $25 they put in all the extra chemicals and it's supposed to make it shine brighter and blah 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 blah. You can do that. My attitude is why a bird's gonna shit on it immediately when you do that. So don't. But yeah, there's no one going through the car vacuuming it out. Like that's some fancy stuff. That's definitely some good New Jersey stuff. That shit doesn't. At least it does not happen up here in Northern California. Maybe in SoCal. I know it used to be a thing in SoCal. Maybe still is. But yeah, no one's. Too many people complaining about they took 83 cents out of the cigarette ashtray. I counted the change in the ashtray before we fucking parked. Believe that.
Fucking weirdos. But this is why I know $25 to $30 is too much, because when I go to get my oil changed, they give me, once I pay for my oil change, they give me a little piece of paper and I can go next door for a free car wash. And it's the shitty automated one. But whatever, it's free. I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying $25 for that. Ridiculous.
My biggest complaint about the automated car wash is, I mean, they have warnings all over it. So it's, if you don't know, you're brand new to the road. But you're like, hey, you recently sideswiped another car and that side view mirror is just dangling. Yeah, don't come through here. If for some reason your radio antenna is literally just a little piece of metal and is rusted, don't come through here. That's just gonna snap off. I appreciate all the disclaimers, but that should be added to a number 6 fear of Americans.
I had one experience with the automated car wash where one of the spinny flappy things slapped my side mirror Didn't break it, but you know how they fold in.
Mm-hmm.
It caught it right angle, and it slapped it and knocked it on the window. Scared the shit out of me.
Oh, as long as neither the mirror or the window got
No,
cracked.
thankfully nothing was broken, but
Yeah.
I may have needed to change my pants.
Oh, that's
Um,
scary. Okay, dude. Well, you know what we need to bring back is the bikini car wash.
yep.
I know we're gonna get some letters, some negative letters about that, but nice warm summer day. They're having a good time. You're having a good time. As long as everybody keeps their clothes on and no one exits or enters the vehicle, let's rock.
Like, how much money would you spend? Like, if I had there was a bikini car wash situation there, where you
Hmm.
pull up, you get out the car, and then you sit in like a camping chair or a deck chair, and then whilst you're watching them clean your car,
Hmm.
you have like an ice cold like Corona or Modelo.
No, 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 no. We're not bringing alcohol into this
Why?
because it's your car, stupid, and you got to drive.
Well, you can have
We're
one.
no, you can't. Not in this situation. We don't. Our bikini car wash does not have an alcohol permit, and they are not issuing. The
Well,
state is not
then,
issuing them.
sir, we are going to have to own competing bikini car wash companies and
You're going to be sued for liable.
give a fuck.
You
I'm gonna
will
have a
once
good
you
time.
after your third lawsuit. You're like, fuck.
No,
Kush
I
was
won't
right
because I
because you're
am
stubborn
I am
and British,
what's the word?
hateful, spiteful.
I am certified by
I
the
haven't
state of New
broken you in a while.
Jersey of how to responsibly sell alcohol. So
Mhm,
just
mhm,
one
mhm.
beer, it's fine. Just get.
Nope. Nope, nope,
I
nope,
had
nope,
this
nope.
one. I had this like this a barber that I used to go to in the city in New
Mhm,
York City in Manhattan when I used to work in Manhattan, and
mhm.
he had an offer where it was like you get a free beer with every haircut, which
Yeah,
is,
I can be down with that.
but you because I guess for whatever reason you didn't get the beer until after your haircut.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
stupid.
no
Well,
offense, I don't want to hang out here for 20 more minutes after I've had my haircut,
you
just
don't.
drinking this beer. Like,
That's
give
an
it to
old
me
school
while I'm
thing.
having the haircut. That's more fun.
There's a time in America, Mike, where men would just hang out at the barber shop. They didn't even need a haircut. That was a place where you could look at the Playboy, the newest Playboy. You could talk some shit about the wife, watch the watch the fucking Yankees on the TV there, and just have a time. Like there was a time when people did that, and that doesn't exist anymore. So yeah, but by that logic, a beer after your haircut, I can totally get why they're doing that. Um, I think you should have the beer while you're waiting for your haircut because there's only so many chairs.
Maybe not.
But
Yeah,
guess what? You
you
know what you don't
prepay for your
want?
haircut. Right, obviously you have to pay for it. Like you prepay. Like what are you getting? A beard and hair trim. That's
You go in on
$40.
the honor
Pay for it.
system, and then when that guy who keeps running out after his free beer, you're just like, we don't want your business, your fake business. No, you are not allowed to come back on the premises. Um, here's why my attitude about having the beer while you're getting your hair cut, and you guys may forget, once upon a time I did have hair, but you don't, whether it's a beer can or a beer bottle, you don't want the opportunity of hair getting in your beer. So that's why I'm saying
Just the facts, ma'am.
before would be better. Before would be better, but I get the old school mentality of have a beer after your haircut and hang out with the boys and talk some shit. Like people go to the barbershop to play checkers. It's the weirdest thing.
Speaking of it, I got no fucking hair either. Jesus Christ.
What do you got going on there? Let's let the kids see. Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Well, you got a shadow of a widow's peak.
I've got a 5 o'clock
You,
shadow on the top of my head.
yeah, well, you don't have the cul-de-sac of shame just yet.
No, but I
Kush
am.
Hayes has the cul-de-sac of shame, depending on how long it's been since he gives the thing a buzz. You still got a 5 o'clock shadow of a widow's peak.
So it's It's good. Like, it's weird, but when it gets colder, the weather, I like to have less head air in my head because
Oh, I
that way,
see.
because when I'm walking around, I have the beanie hats on, and if you
Sure.
go to a place, there's nothing worse than going to a bar or a restaurant during the winter season where you're wearing a beanie hat, and then you get there, and just to be not weird, you take the beanie hat because I'm not wearing a beanie hat in a restaurant. Nice thing.
It's just rude.
And then you have to
Yeah.
go to the bathroom and try to fix your hair.
Oh,
No
gotcha.
problem
Yeah,
here. Boom.
I haven't had that problem in a very long time, so that's a great point.
So yeah, the colder it gets, the shorter my buzz cut gets. This is a number
Okay.
one for those keeping score at home. Number one.
And then because it's New Jersey, you're not wearing a beanie during
Number
the spring or
one.
the summer. Fair to say.
Well, it gets pretty
Yeah, no,
sweaty.
San Francisco, in San Francisco, I wear a beanie like 320 days a year, even on some warm days. Like I have to like think about it for a second on those really warm days. Like, yeah, I'm not gonna need this beanie. Man, I don't even know if I need this bandana. Like, but yeah, I should probably drop an entire layer of hoodie. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
big
300 plus
beanie,
days a
baby.
year, I'm wearing a beanie.
Marvelous. So there you go.
Can be. Except when it gets sweaty, and then it's just like, ew. Hey, are there people breaking records?
They are. Funny you should ask that.
Outstanding.
Let's talk
I have a
about.
hunch.
Well, this is not someone, but this is the great animal breaking a world record right now. Holy shit. But yes, let's make ourselves feel bad about ourselves because apparently animals are now breaking Guinness World Records. Let's find out more in this week's Dumb World Record of the Week.
Why?
Why? Why would I? Why? Why?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? Why would you want to do that?
Why indeed? This week's Dumb World Record has been broken by a pig.
Okay.
And I fell in love with this story instantly just because of his name.
Is it Peter?
Someone owns a pig, which is, quote, a miniature pig, which just tells you how big pigs are because this, quote unquote, miniature pig weighs 175 pounds.
So it's not a teacup pig.
No.
Interesting.
Is named Norbert. Oh, such a good name.
Okay.
Such a good name. Well, I don't like about they hate it's like call it Norbert the pig. It's like if I'm walking up and they oh, by the way, this is Norbert the pig. Like I know it's a pig. You don't need to.
Well, it's not Norbert the Eddie Murphy movie.
No, but it'd be like if me and you are having a conversation and a mutual friend of mine comes up to me and I go, oh hey, have you met? Oh, this is Kush the human. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh. I'd
Weird.
smile if you did.
Yeah. Oh wow, he's
Like, hello.
acknowledging that I'm a human. That's nice. Anyway, this Norbert the pig from Buffalo Grove in Illinois has officially earned the title for the fastest 10 meters pushed on a skateboard by a pig.
So a skateboarding pig. I love it.
Skateboarding pig, baby.
Name Norbert.
Name Norbert.
The skateboarding pig. Love it.
Can you guess for 10 points what his nickname is? I asked one of the guys that worked this, and he kicked himself so hard when he didn't get this. What is Norbert the pig's nickname after he broke the Guinness World Record for skateboarding?
Champion? No, I don't know. I can't even fathom what this might be.
Tony Pork.
Nice.
Right? Nice.
I'm not going to kick myself, but I'm going to say nice.
I made you kick yourself several times tonight. So he completed...
Did you?
Yeah. 10 meters on a skateboard in 11.32 seconds. Wow.
Why
His
isn't his name just
owner.
Tony Pork? What the fuck?
What?
Why? What? Why are we making this more
Yeah, I know,
complicated?
right?
I mean, I
But
like
it's not
Norbit
like you
too, but
don't. Oh, it's too late to change his name now. It's a pig.
Tony
Oh.
Pork. No, it's not. It's just a pig.
Here's Vincent
He,
Barron, his owner. This I don't like how I don't like this the wording of this. But it said
okay.
Vincent discovered Norbert's skateboarding aptitude. As if like Norbert was skateboarding in secret. And then his owner was like, well, hang on a minute. I had no idea, Norbert, that you were good at skateboarding. Why don't you tell me? You cheeky little scamp.
He started chewing on his eyeglasses.
I think I have an idea. So apparently he was the article. This has a quote from Vincent. He was like, "So, well, I found this skateboard from when I was young, and I just figured I'd try it out." So what the fuck was you smoking when you just found this skateboard? Hang on a minute, I'm just gonna put my fucking pig on this skateboard. But he offered him unsalted peanuts, healthy, to lure him onto the skateboard. And then with training and precision measured setup, it says, the duo achieved a record. I don't like that. Vincent, you didn't do nothing. Norbert / Tony's Pork did this record. Unless the record is literally just putting the pig on the skateboard and then you have to physically push the pig and the skateboard, then that's kind of borderline animal cruelty at this point. That's like the pig's like, what the fuck?
I mean, the problem with this segment always has been is there's almost never a video or a photo of the incident or the event.
Oh, I can send you the video, my friend. I'll even link to the video in the description below.
For the Serb Squad and for the rest of us, yes. But yeah, I can see where he's laying out peanuts like Reese's Pieces for E.T. and then the pig just goes like almost like Pac-Man. It's almost weird that they call him Pigman. Tonk, aka Norbert.
My little dog Oliver, he used to go on the skateboard.
Okay. Oh, so you have a skateboarding dog also. See, you should be
no, and then
you should be all over this.
And then if I can grab it real quick. I thought I could maybe have a skateboarding dog.
Why not?
Until
Is this the sick dog? Maybe that's why I came.
no, it's the puppy. And now for those
No, this is
watching
the
on
new
YouTube,
puppy.
he just turned into a fucking chew toy where he just
Oh,
gave up
fun.
his dream of skateboarding and decided I'm gonna eat the fucking thing.
Gave up your dream. All right.
So yeah, no world
That is
records in
definitely
my
a
future.
smaller skateboard than I could handle. Not that I could keep my balance on a regular skateboard or a size appropriate skateboard for Cush's.
It's a Kryptonics.
I mean, if you can keep the dog to just sit still in place and then bribe it with treats, that sucker will start kicking. I'm like,
He
oh,
hasn't like stand because I've tried to put him on like we have a walking pad,
okay.
so
Yeah,
you
yeah, I
can
got it.
so you can work at home whilst getting your steps in and shit like that.
Sure.
Just to be lazy, I figured maybe I could put the dog on that rather than me having to leave the house for a walk. As soon as you turn that sucker on, he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he just runs away.
It sounds like a found thing.
Maybe. But anyway,
Probably.
yeah. Congratulations to Tony Pork, aka Norbert the Pig, for the fastest 10 meters pushed on a skateboard by a pig. Which, I like the fact it's by a pig. So, so goats, if you're listening, there's still a chance for you. What animal
It's
would
gonna
you
be the
like
most
to see on a
expensive
skateboard the
pig.
most?
I mean, we talked about a jet skiing squirrel a couple of weeks
Yes,
ago.
water skiing. Yeah.
Water skiing squirrels. Thank you. Sorry. Excuse me.
Although, if a squirrel could jet ski, oh my God.
I want to see a hamster pilot a drone. And maybe I mean, honestly, you can't the thing. You have to fly the thing with the remote control. But
Wait, so you're gonna put the hamster on the drone?
You're gonna put the hamster. Well, it'll have a little cockpit gimmick, okay? And you're gonna strap it in so it's nice and safe, and then that
Safety
sucker
first.
levitates, so then takes off.
Like make the drone in the shape of a flying saucer, the most generic, and then have the
Yeah, why not?
hamster be the alien. That'd be
I don't know
fun.
if that's if that's proper aerodynamics, but yeah, why not? I bet we could make that happen if we put money and resources and didn't worry about PETA burning down our homes, calling us witches. I bet we could do that.
Throwing red paint at us constantly.
Red paint would be the least of our worries. It would
Joke's on
absolutely
you, I'm
be
wearing red.
inconvenient.
Ha! Do your worst, Peter.
You are wearing red, that is a fact.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Anyway, congratulations there to Norma the Pig, aka Tony Pork, aka Norma the Pig. Congratulations to you. Let's just, you know what? We've got no bills to pay because we're fine. Whatever. And I just didn't find a commercial break for this week. So we're just going to kick straight into gear. I'll tell you after the jingle why this is a really fun one. But, it's a good one. It's now time, my friends, for this week's Celebrity Birthday Blackjack.
Place your bets. It's now time for Birthday Blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Yes, so as I was saying, very interesting Birthday Blackjack this week because obviously we are recording or releasing this on the Thursday, October the 30th, but because of how calendars work, this time last year, episode 172 of the Waffle Box also got released on October 30th. So for a little bit of fun, I decided to use the same 5 celebrities this year just to see how much recall Kush's brain has. If you're not familiar with Celebrity Birthday Blackjack, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to list 5 celebrities that are celebrating their birthday today on October 30th, and Kush has to guess how old they are today. And then he gets a score based on his margin of error. If, say, someone's 50 and he guesses 55, he's 5 years out, so he scores 5. Then across the 5 celebrities, he has to keep his score at 21 or below, hence why we call it Birthday Blackjack. If you are lucky enough to play at home and get the age spot on,
Perfect.
you get to deduct 5 points from your score. 2025, Kush, you are currently 13 and 15. Not too bad.
Okay.
But like I say, if you do want to play along at home, feel free to let us know the score you get in the comment section below on the YouTube's video, or hit us up at Waffle Box on Twitter or Waffleboard on Blue Sky. Kush, are you ready? Are you ready to be tested?
I'm ready, sir. Let's do it. By the way, this is why you're a good producer, Mike Fish. Not only did you come up with this idea on the fly, like we don't clear any of this. We don't talk about this stuff beforehand. However, you keep notes about all this stuff, so you were able to just go back 1 year. And now we're...
Yes, because I know exactly how old you thought they were last year, and I have your overall score, so let's see if you do better or worse than last year. It's a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is interesting. This is why the Waffle Box is fresh.
Let's find out who's celebrating their birthday this week.
Number 1.
Frontman of the British rock band Bush and former husband to Gwen Stefani, Mr. Gavin Rossdale. How old is Gavin Rossdale today?
I still don't know who this motherfucker is.
Yeah, you said that
See
last
him.
year. You literally, I watched the video back and you had no idea who it is, so I'm kind of disappointed that you still don't. Do you want me to give you the same clue that I gave you last year?
Please. Yeah.
Just to give you a kind of time reference, as maybe you can think of how old he was. So he had a solo song called Adrenaline. It's a great song. And it was part of the Triple X soundtrack, the movie starring Vin Diesel.
Yes. No, I saw it in the theaters.
It's a great song. For some reason, I don't think it's on
Okay.
Spotify. I could be wrong, but you might have to YouTube it or something. But it's a great song. Adrenaline by Gavin Rossdale.
I'm sure it's on YouTube. I'm sure there are multiple versions, including an AI soul version of it on YouTube. Gwen Stefani, we're not talking about Gwen Stefani, but he is to her. She is only slightly older than me. I think I want to say
We went
she's
on the exact
4.
same tangent. This is great. This is great radio.
Wow.
You tried to
I'm gonna
use
just say
Gwen
50.
Stefani's age as. So wait, what was your guess?
I'm guessing 50 flat.
50 flat. Well, last year you guessed 52.
Okay. That's exciting.
So by maths, he would be in your 53 this year. Whatever. He is the big 60. He turned 60 today. That gives you a nice score of 10 to start off with. Nice, juicy. Happy 60th birthday,
rough.
Gavin.
Yeah,
Slip number
Gavin,
2.
Happy 60.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Former professional wrestler.
Of course, she likes an older man.
This guy retired and then unretired, and then went that way. Professional wrestler / actor, Mr. Adam Copeland, aka Edge. You think you know me?
Edge.
How old is not U2 guitarist Edge, but professional wrestler Adam Copeland?
I'm sure I went on this tangent too, but U2 Edge is the Edge. This is just Edge.
No, I hate that because I watch
I know.
because I'm forced to watch college football on Saturdays because we have it on at the or the other one. I can't remember which one it is, but there's one university out there where they go, I'm from the blah 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 university. It's like, fuck off.
No, whatever. That's
So the
okay.
Edge, you're not the Edge.
He's the
All
Edge.
my
There's The
countertops
Rock,
have
he's the
edges.
Edge.
There's lots of edges.
But he's the Edge.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to U2, none of that. Anyways, 52. No. 55. 55. I'm sticking to 55 on this one.
You going 55?
5, please.
5. Well, last year you guessed 50.
Okay. Oh. I'm just getting older.
And so I can now reveal that Adam Copeland, aka Edge, is
Money plane.
52 today.
Son of a bitch, I said that. Well,
So instead of having a score of 5, you now have a score of 13. Always trust your gut, Kush. Always trust your gut.
You're not wrong. Yeah. Well, see, that's the interesting thing about the way you work tonight is now I only double guess myself. You got me literally re-quoting myself.
Yeah.
Number 3.
All right, number 3.
Number 3. Actor and comedian, Mr. Kevin Pollak. Or Polak. Pollak.
That's right.
You know who he is.
I literally just watched a bunch of. Yeah. No, he's a San Francisco guy. He's not from here, but he spent enough time here, and I literally just watched 3 episodes of the Rich Eisen show with him on it today because he's just that fucking funny. 64. Jeez, he might even be older than that.
You gonna stick with 64?
Yeah, go with my gut.
Last year, you guessed 63. Funny how that works. Mr. Kevin Pollak is 68 years old today.
Okay.
That takes you 4 further out to 17. Not the end of the world yet.
No, we're still in this. We're
Still in the game.
Still in it, coach.
Number 4.
Celebrity number 4. Host of the I don't think it's on the air anymore, but it was a game show called Cash Cab. Great show. I love Cash Cab. Also, look-alike of that guy from that cop show. Also,
Mike and Molly.
Yeah, whatever. No, it's not that one. But anyway,
Fat Cop and Fat Cop's wife.
Law and Order, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Mr. Ben Bailey. How old is Ben Bailey? Happy birthday, Ben. Why aren't you driving your cab around anymore, huh? You run out of cash?
Yeah, he's doing Uber cash.
Yeah.
Cash Uber. That joke bombed hard.
Yeah.
48. He's 48 years old.
You guessed 47 last year. This is great.
Fascinating.
And you were wrong last year, and you were wrong this year. He is 55 years old, which takes you up to 7 out, so 24. Yeah, 24.
Oh shit, we gotta do this.
Do this.
Get this last one perfect. Oh,
get this one spot on. You can still save the week.
Number 5.
I'm nervous now.
Celebrity number 5. Man who we were talking about water skiing and jet skiing earlier. The man who took a jet ski and jumped over a shark. Hey, the funds, Mr. Henry Winkler. How old is Mr. Henry Winkler?
81 years old. 81.
81?
81.
For the third time in a row, you guessed 80 last year. So, this is pretty good.
That's wild.
Mr. Henry Winkler turned 80 today. So if you'd have gone last year's guess, you'd have won, but unfortunately you're 1 out, taking your score up to 25. Unfortunately, Mr. Hayes, you are a loser.
You lose. While I lost the game, I don't feel like I'm a loser. However, this was a fascinating experiment, sir.
Right?
I did. Especially
maybe we should do this like next week. I'll just do like but then it'd be weird, but it'd be fun.
Well, there's plenty of games we've had where you're like, well, couldn't find so many people on this specific day, so this guy was born yesterday, and that chick was born tomorrow, and this chick was actually born 2 days later. Like we have had those episodes, so it's not out of the realm.
So maybe on a week
fun.
where like the celebrities celebrating their birthday on that day are kind of lame, I'll just revert to what we did this time last year. It'll be like a sporadic game.
Why not?
Why not?
I mean, it's already sporadic enough. So you just throw me a repeat sheet.
That's my middle name,
dude. So in the early podcast days, I'd do some editing, and something would happen, and something in my brain. It doesn't matter what person X said, but Kush Y would literally just blurt it out loud, and then Kush on the audio track would say the same goddamn thing. Like, it had been days. I completely forgot the incident even happened. There's probably some drinking involved. But like it's crazy how much the brain is locked in on a thing. Again,
like the brain remembers things that you don't remember.
The brain remembers things not only that I don't remember, but again, like you pointed out 3 times, it's like last year you were just off by 1. What was last year's score?
Last year you scored.
What was last year's score?
Last year you scored 20, so you won last year. Ah, that's annoying.
God damn, Gwen Stefani's husband.
Yeah. He fucked you.
That boned me
but
tonight.
Even at 60, if you saw a picture of him, you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
There you go. That wraps up another fantastic edition of Celebrity Birthday Blackjack. But now it's time for me to grab my popcorn bowl and hand the reins of the show over to Mr. Hayes, because Kush is about to review a movie in a section that we like to call Kush's Movie Review.
Kush's movie review.
This week's Kush's movie review is Good Fortune, a supernatural comedy featuring an angel named Gabriel that has unfortunately lost his wings. In a quest to get his wings restored, Gabriel travels to Hollywood, California to play the ultimate game of Wheel of Fortune, starring Keanu Reeves, Ryan Seacrest, and Vanna White in theaters now.
Yeah, well, so you said we're talking Good Fortune. This is rated R? Question mark? Couple F-bombs.
Oh, because fucking Seth
know,
Rogen's in it. He can't help himself.
I guess so. 97 minutes, but I found these 97 kind of long, dry minutes here. Written, directed, and starring Mr. Aziz Ansari. This is supposed to be Aziz's sophomore feature. He was literally, I forget what studio it was. I forget, it might as well have been Warner Brothers. He was working on a movie. He had his cast in place, location set up. They gave him a bunch of money, and then at some point in the middle of that production, they pulled the plug and went, "You're fired."
Wow.
I forget the details behind that, but then he got to do this, and for a second and a half, I thought that was this, and it is not. This is a whole new project. So again, Aziz Ansari, Seth Rogen, Keke Palmer, Sandra Oh, and Mr. Keanu Reeves. And much like you said there, Mike, well, Keanu Reeves is an angel. He wants to be a better angel. He wants more responsibility. He wants to help more people. He's relegated to keeping random people from texting and driving. By the way, people, don't text and drive. What the fuck is wrong with you? Um, you don't get to see Keanu Reeves when he touches your shoulder. You just go, and you hit the brake, and hopefully you don't die. He has a project that is Keke Palmer, but that's not really made clear in this movie here. He meets Aziz and saves Aziz's life, and something about that he's kind of latched onto, and he follows him. And sure enough, the two of him, Aziz and Keke Palmer meet up, and he's like, "Oh, this is interesting. There must be something here." And he keeps observing and keeps observing. Long story short is he swaps out Seth Rogen's wealthy tech bro lifestyle with Aziz's "I'm living in my car, living Uber Eats to Uber Eats, DoorDash to DoorDash experiments, and losing more money just in gasoline per day than anything else. This movie's been done before. It's not original. I like all the actors in it. I even like most of the characters in it. But again, in a world where the body swap comedy has been done before, and by the way, all the guys on the Facebook thread, they went, "It's Freaky Friday for boys." One, go fuck yourselves, because again, it's called a body swap comedy. It's not Freaky Friday for boys. There was a whole chain of these movies in the late 80s for some reason where dad and son would swap as well. They were only okay at best. At best. Anyways, again, this movie isn't original, but I like everybody involved with it. I kind of like some characters, but it's a better premise than a movie. This would have been better as a 40-minute short film. This would have been better as a 30-minute feature. I don't know. A TV episode of something, an anthology movie. I don't know. As a 97-minute long feature film, it outwears its welcome. At some point, they swap. We set up characters. One guy's living, another guy's living too good. One guy meets another girl. Blah 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 blah. The bodies swap, lives change, and then unfortunately for Keanu Reeves, his plan backfires. He's like, I was trying to teach him that money won't solve all his problems. It solved most of his problems. Um, hey, that's from the trailer. That's not a spoiler. And guess what? That's true. Money solves most of this guy's problems in this film. However, in those other body swap comedies that you call Freaky Friday for guys, whenever the son or whoever, whenever personality B was in personality A's body, he still had to do that job. So there's plenty of times where as he goes up to work and he goes like, yeah, okay. I mean, if you think that's a good idea, like at no point does this lack of whatever Seth Rogen's character knows how to do, it never comes into play. It doesn't cause another chain of events or consequences. It just, just he's just now I'm going to Sweden in his crazy Aziz voice. Um, again, it's for a 97-minute movie, it's 45 minutes too long. I hate giving that review. I like everybody involved. I like the characters. It outwears its welcome. And then like it just this movie could have been told more compact fashion or show some consequences, but it doesn't. It just takes its time and a big joke is Keanu Reeves is handsome.
What?
That comes up more than a handful of times. And I don't know. This does seem to be a crowd pleaser, despite the fact we're talking about angels. There are no halos, but they got the traditional Christian wings. I mean, congratulations to Aziz. I think he wrote a character that could have been played by anybody, but also why not be played by him? We don't get into too much Catholicism or religious beliefs. They're just angels, and there's an idea of hell that we never see. I don't care about that part. I thought what was loose about this, I thought that was well played. Thing where things could have been tightened up, I think could have really been tightened up here. I would like to give this even at best a 3. I'd like it to be higher. I can't give this a rating better than 2. It's a 2 out of 5. But people that are like, this is one of the most popular Facebook threads I've had in a few years even. Like you even just kind of go like, it felt like homework going into this week, but I didn't want to see the Bruce Springsteen movie. God damn it, honestly, I don't know what I'm going to be doing next week because there ain't nothing better coming out either. So, the people like got really offended. Like, what do you mean this was homework? I was like, it means like I felt obligated to see this when I could have just waited for it to come on Peacock or Netflix or whatever streaming. Do you need to see this in the theater? Absolutely not. You want to support the artist. Again, it's not based on anything. I guess we can kind of call it an original movie, but this movie has been done before. But it's not based on a comic book, a novel, a song. It's straight from the mind of Aziz Ansari. He's a very funny dude. There's funny stuff in this. Could have been funnier when it needed to be funnier. Could have been more serious when it needed to be serious. It kind of it's a 2 out of 5. I'm sorry. I would like this to have been better.
Also, for those Neanderthals out there who are trying to call this Freaky Friday for guys, everyone knows Freaky Friday for guys is The Change Up, starring Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. But
It's a
again,
really fun movie.
I bet it's the same goddamn film.
It's the same movie, but it's Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman.
I'm thinking of movies like Kirk Cameron and Dudley Moore, like father, like son, Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage. I forget what the name of that movie is. Those are the body comedy movies that I actually grew up with. Like we had the Disney Channel. So yeah, Freaky Friday was known. And I'm sure we saw it. The Parent Trap, same fucking thing. Like we're gonna just swap temporarily. Anyways,
but no, I highly recommend you see The Change Up. I don't know. Let's see. Let me bring up the Google machine.
I know what it's about.
No, I know it's about. I'm not gonna. But if it's streaming anywhere, let's see if it's
Probably not. It did not do very well at the box office. Again, it is no people
It's on
like the
Amazon
Ryan Reynolds.
Prime. It's on Amazon Prime.
There it is.
Guess what I'm going to be watching after we get off this recording?
Oh, okay. Reacher season 3.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not good at this tonight. You don't know Reacher? Reacher's great. You got to watch Reacher.
I love a good reach around. Anyway,
Mm.
Good Fortune, starring Keanu Reeves. 2 out of 5. Check it out, but wait till it's on the streaming service.
Yeah, you'll love it on streaming, I bet.
Yeah. It'd be a fun movie today. It'd be like a fun, like, oh, I got nothing else to watch. Fuck it, I'll just stick this on. Just numb the brain.
If anything, it's sad. Like people in Los Angeles are living in their goddamn cars. Just trying to fucking bring you your DoorDash meal.
Yeah.
By the way, DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that shit like charge you with all these goddamn fees that the driver doesn't see a penny of, and then you have to tip on top of that. And it's just like, just really $20 in fees, and you can't give them some of that? Fucking hell, man.
It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
It's a sad time. It's a sad time in our society.
Anyway, I feel that we're going downhill right now.
Let's
So
go.
I need to pick some people up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's now time to wrap this show up all in a nice little bow and make us feel all warm and fuzzy inside. It's now time for this week's feel good story of the week.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again?
If I could summarize this show in a phrase, it's a phrase that no woman has ever said to me. This is longer than I expected.
They definitely
I'll be, you know, sometimes, oh, I said, but sometimes when I have like a sheet running, I'm like, oh, this, don't get me wrong, this is gonna be a good show, but I could see this being a nice tight hour. This is gonna be an hour show. We are way over that right now, but whatever. I'm not complaining.
Uncle Kush had a couple beverages. I'm sorry.
Cheers.
This is just summed up now.
Oh, that's a shame. Anyway,
I like-
this week's feel good story comes to us from Charlotte, North Carolina, or as I believe some people say,
Sweater
North
country.
Kakalaki.
That is the thing also people say.
Baker Manolo Betancourt of Manolo's Bakery, allegedly named after himself, but I don't know. He has been quietly delivering free birthday cakes to people experiencing homelessness for the last 12 years. When he asked the local shelter what happens when someone has a birthday, the answer he got was nothing. So he stepped in. His vanilla sheet cakes are delivered regularly to shelters, ensuring birthdays are recognized and celebrated. One recipient tearfully revealed that it was the first birthday cake that they had ever received. Betancourt emphasized that these cakes are about dignity and acknowledgement. Quote, "They're our neighbors," he said. While he notes a cake won't solve homelessness, it sends the message that individuals matter and their lives deserve celebration. What a nice guy.
That's beautiful.
What?
Yeah.
I like that because it's like, when I was like in the nitty gritty, basically of that, assuming like homeless shelters, when you go there, you have to register and you have to give them their date of birth, blah 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 blah. So when you give that, they kind of like slide him the information. Oh, by the way, homeless Dave is celebrating his birthday tomorrow, and he brings him a birthday cake. It's nice.
It's a sheet cake. I was thinking it was like that nonsense you get at like the Safeway or the Lucky's. You know, it's a little personal cake, and you're like, kind of wish you just gave me a sandwich, bro. But this is a sheet cake. That's, I don't know, what, 24 slices, 36 slices. Like you could get a lot of.
It's a lot
you
of
could
sheet.
enjoy a very happy birthday with that cake.
So good for you, Manolo Betancourt. So if you are in Charlotte,
yeah.
North Carolina, hit up Manolo's Bakery because they're just swell guys, and you should give them your business.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, that wraps up another episode of Waffle Box, the 210th episode of
210.
Waffle Box.
I think that's the original area code.
Damn. If you would like to show your appreciation and support, make sure you do comment in the section below. If you are watching on YouTube, give it a thumbs up and a subscribe, as they always say. Go to enjoywafflebox.com. You can keep learning how to subscribe and blah, 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 blah. You can also visit the shop on that website so you can spend your hard-earned monies on t-shirts and hoodies and things like that. So it's like a two-way street. You get a cool t-shirt or hoodie, and we get a little bit of money. Just for funsies, if you really want to be creative, because I just for my OCD, just to shorten the URLs when I'm posting stuff on social media, we are now also found at wflbx.com. There you go.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Kush.
That's me.
If someone's listening to this right now and they're like, you know what? Sure, this episode's 1 hour and 20 minutes long. But you know what? I just didn't hear enough of Kush's voice. Sure, they could just go back to the beginning and listen to this episode again. Sure, they could listen to 209 episodes of Waffle Box in the archive. Sure, they could go to kushhaze.com and listen to microdoses of the past. But is there any other fresh content that they could consume your beautiful voice?
Yeah, you can absolutely go to Spotify and look up Reflections on Quantum Leap. Myself,
Oh boy.
James Marshall, and Troy Anthony Grant, we talk about Quantum Leap, that TV show from the 80s/90s, and it's very early. We're I think I don't even know the 3 episodes are available right now, but we're dropping them top of the month, first of every month. It's out of my hands. I know you have a problem with this mic, but deal with it. Anyways, Reflections on Quantum Leap. It's a fun show, and I look forward to doing more episodes. And then this has nothing to do with me, but the newest episode of It Was a Shit Show dropped on YouTube the other day, also on Spotify, and they're talking about Alien Resurrection, Alien 4. I lost a little bit of sleep because I was up late laughing my ass off. It is very informative. If you like the Alien franchise, kind of think Alien 4 is good or bad, I think you're going to enjoy this episode of theirs as well. It was a shit show.
Does It Was a Shit Show have an episode on Rocky 5?
No, I think they have a video on Rocky in general, but not Rocky 5 specifically. Negative. They just did Mortal Kombat 1996, the previous episode.
I remember
that was also a lot of fun.
Someone at work I was talking to about movies, and I was like, trying to find common ground on what movies we liked and things like that. And at some point I was like, do you like the Rocky movies? And they were like, yeah, except for Rocky 5. And I was like, we're best friends. We are best friends now.
At the time, I get why people did not like Rocky 5, but because we have a Rocky 6 and a Creed trilogy, Rocky 5 is just as important as Rocky 2 or Rocky 4. That's
no one likes Tommy Gunn, R.I.P.
No one likes Tommy Gunn, rest in peace, Tommy Morrison. There's Fathom Events is re-releasing the Ultimate Director's Cut of Rocky 4 this weekend. So if you can find it on iTunes and Amazon Prime or whatever and rent it there. But if you want to see Rocky 4, a new version of Rocky 4, it is currently at recording, available at Fathom Events at a local theater near you. Check your listings. I've seen it. It's good.
The problem with Rocky 5 was that there wasn't a Rocky wasn't in the ring. It was a street fight. And a very underwhelming street.
Just Rocky down on his luck. Yeah, I get why it's polarizing. And at the time, I was like, yeah, this isn't good. This is not the Rocky you want to end with.
But thankfully,
That-
Rocky Balboa came out, and the Rocky series ended on an incredible high note.
It's all right.
Oh, it's great.
Rocky 6 is better than Rocky 5 for sure, but it's also depressing. But then we get the Creed trilogy after that. Again,
Creed trilogy is great.
That's 2.5 more Rockies.
We are going to end the show real quick now and pretend. I remember one time, I don't know if I've ever told you a story,
Okay.
but I was on vacation when I was young.
You do that
with my parents, and so actually, when did Rocky 6 or when did Rocky Balboa come out?
2006.
2006. Okay, so I was 21 years old. Okay, and so I was like, so I'm sitting there in this like apartment that we've rented in, I think it was in Spain,
Nice.
and we're watching. I was like, what should we watch? And Rocky Balboa was on, so maybe it might have been a year later. So maybe I was. It just doesn't fucking matter. The point is, me and my dad were watching Rocky Balboa. This was the first Rocky movie he'd ever watched.
Okay, that's a good one to start with. Yeah.
And so we're watching it, blah 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 blah. And at the end of it, I say to him, "Oh, so what do you think? What do you think of Rocky Balboa?" And he goes, "Oh, it's good. A little bit cheesy though." I was like, "Oh, wait till you see the other 5, my friend." That's what you want from a Rocky movie. Oh.
What's crazy about Rocky 6 is the plot. The whole thing that drives the whole movie is someone got a PlayStation 2, they loaded in a boxing game, and they just went, well, what if Mason Dixon and Rocky Balboa had a fight? And they just had the simulator do it. I used to do that with SmackDown 2004 all the time. SmackDown Know Your Role, all the video games. But that's just a thing you can do. And that set off the whole fight because it was broadcast on ESPN. Sylvester Stallone and Robert De Niro would do a boxing movie like 2, maybe 3 years later that involved the same goddamn plot. What if Raging Bull and Rocky Balboa had a fight? And it was based because some asshole just set up the simulator on his PlayStation 2.
Fucking nerds. Anyway. So yeah,
nerds.
Check out that something of something Quantum Leap. Check that out. Reflections of Quantum Leap, right? Reflections of Quantum Leap.
Reflections.
Check that out. So you can listen to Kush.
Oh boy.
Cheat on me with other English people and talk about episodes of Quantum Leap. But like I say, go to enjoybox.com.
I'm apparently more popular in England than you are.
Well, because I deserted him. I was like, you know what? I'm too good for this place. Let me get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, shout out to them. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.
That's all, folks.
Play me off, Johnny.